Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. Today we're doing a very special video as it's Christmas Day. Well, not the time of recording, but it's Christmas Day when this comes out. And we're going to be flying off to Lapland today. We're currently here at Gatwick with the British Airways Gatwick aircraft. So normally British Airways has their like registrations as Golf and then Echo uniform for British Airways, but as we're flying with the Gatwick aircraft today, it is Golf Alpha, the Golf Alpha Tango Papa. That's what we're flying today. This is the Airbus A320-232. That is the IAE engines, and we're flying this off to Lapland, Rovaniemi, also known as the ICAO code as Echo Foxtrot Romeo Oscar. This is a very special flight. This is a chartered flight, which is actually a really cool one because their call sign is Santa1. What an amazing call sign. So today, Christmas Day, we're flying this off to Lapland, and then in the next video we will be flying it back, hopefully. So yeah, this is a good 3-hour flight off to Lapland from here, Gatwick. So we're going to request boarding now. It's going to lighten up the aircraft a bit. Boarding is now requested. These stairs is going to pop up, and hopefully GSX level 2 would work today, because on one of my live streams a couple of days ago it didn't work. It was Luton, but who knows. Let's hope it works today. If not, then there's definitely something wrong with it. So yeah, this is Gatwick, you see, typical Gatwick. Volta Jack Live, there's Chewy 787, lovely aircraft that is. So yeah. I don't know if these are going to connect up. They're probably going to wait for the catering vehicles to get out of the way. Oh, what a guess. They're just going to go there, aren't they? Alright. Oh, no, they're going somewhere else. They're just going to go inside that building. No, okay. Is that a bus? Okay, yeah, cool. GSX level 2 is working again properly. That's the crew. So, we are going to go and get the second MCG turned on if we actually get the power connected up. GPU power connecting, external power, batteries 1 and 2. IRSs can line up now. Crew supply, nav, and seatbelts and no smoking to on and only on. Got the fuel on board. I can show you down here. Total fuel on board today would be literally 10.7 tons. A lot of fuel, that is. But we need it for the 3-hour flight, which will be using 7 tons of fuel. So there we are, 18.13. That's all good, and that can go back to there. I could have checked it on this side, but whatever. Gatwick, and then Rovaniemi, like so. That is our flight plans. If anyone wants to do this flight, this is the flight plan I will be using to get ourselves up to Lapland. Our flight number today is Santa1, which is XMS 001. I don't know why there's 001, but whatever. Cost index today, we're a very special chartered flight. Let's go 50. I don't know, I just made that off the spot. So a bit faster than normal. And 350 will be our cruise altitude today. Block fuel, this went through, it's 10.7. Zero fuel weight, we're expecting to be 59.7. Like so. Go to flight plan, make sure that's all good. 26 left for departure, and the CLN 9 mic. CLN is actually, what's it? Clacton, the VOR. Okay, so make sure the flight plan's all entered. Is that not entered? Top of climb. Yeah, it is entered. I don't know why I didn't think it was entered. All the way to top descent into Rovaniemi. Cool. Back to flight plan page, actually perf page, and we'll get that going. Pilots have boarded. Okay, well, I was the temporary pilot just setting up the stuff for them. We should get the crew coming on now. There we are. There's the crew. Here they are. Don't know why that take forever to get one out. Surely this can all just come out at the same time, really. Don't know why they're just waiting. Looks like there's passengers inside there. Yeah. It's weird. Whatever. Here's our crew coming on. It'd be nice to see some, like, better looking uniform than that. I mean, that looks pretty disgusting. the FS Dream Team uniform. But whatever. It'd be cool to like one day people like could make their own little uniform for certain airlines. So if you're using a certain airline, then like you'd use a certain uniform, like EasyJet for example, or like British Airways, which would be really cool. But I don't know if that's going to happen. This Speedbird's going to take off. We're expecting to depart out of Bravo 1, so it's a really short taxi. Just push back nose right, just taxi out to there and take off, which is really cool. Simple. So boarding will start very soon. Well, baggage is coming on. Passenger bus will be, yep, it's coming over. Cool, back inside the cockpit. And we'll get, well, we'll just get the, we've got no fueling going on. These pumps are automatic, so we'll just get them on no matter what. We can clear off this TCAS fault. It's because we're IRSs are aligning. We can look at this, we keep this up so we see our inoperative systems right now. That's because the IRSs are aligning. GPS primary loss, I do know that. I have done the takeoff calculations and everything just before the video. So we're doing up 0.4 with flaps 1 today. Like I said, departing out of Bravo 1 because it gives us a flex temp of 62 degrees, and we are doing 148 on the V1. Rotate was 149, and V2 is 151. So we're quite heavy today. Takeoff weight would be 70 tons. I think it's the heaviest we've ever been in a video. Maybe not, but it's definitely heavy. 7 tons off max takeoff weight. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. Okay, right. This is the big bus. Passengers coming off now, and there's going to be a hell load of them. Orders going to be spawning out now. I wish the cabin crew could come like this, because I don't see why they wouldn't. So yeah, all these guys off to see Santa up at Lapland. There we are. That's a lot of them. It's like a swarm of people. Soon to get a counter up there just saying like passengers coming on. I just love how you can just see the clip through here. The cabin crew member to say hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
does she open her head, her mouth? No, she just bows. Hello, welcome aboard. Welcome. Oh, hello. That's just that person's face then. Okay, right. 122 passengers we're expecting on the aircraft today. That's way off what PFPX calculated. It's probably calculated a bit more baggage, so yeah, because that's automatically closing, which is nice. And done, closed up, cool. So just waiting on the passengers. We'll get the APU started up, we'll get the master switch turned on, and okay, we're gonna have to go to the APU page and wait for it to go flap open for us. Just waiting. And there we are. Flap open, start. Go off this, there we go. Clear this off. We can keep it on the system page though. The status, sorry. We just watch that. True outside temperature 11 degrees, so it's not too cold down in Gatwick, but right now, Rovaniemi is snowing at 16 degrees. So, very nice weather. Cool. Apparently Cat 2 is in op when Iris is still lining. So I don't know why they know it's such like Cat 3 or whatever. It's not in op, but whatever. We can take this to external controls when we will need it. We can tell when the APU is finished because it'll just say available, and then we can get the external power turned off and actually disconnected. Is this the other bus? Yeah, this is another bus, a bit smaller. Do they just clip each other, or do they just literally just like... That was very close anyway. These windows are so tinted, no light's actually getting through, so the big black shadow there. Looks like my PC case. Right. Here they are, it's coming in now, very slowly. And I think it's like 40 passengers on this bus, something like that, at maximum. I'm not sure, maybe a big fat lie, but you can see how many passengers are left over. We will have once we start seeing the counter again. I know it takes up a lot of space, all these models and things, probably not a lot, but it'd be nice to see like loads of different variations, because I see this child all over again. There's still a guy in the orange top. Definitely comes on at least twice or 3 times in this, on any flight. Anyway, we should see it coming at the top left. Oh, I missed it. Oh, right, so 30 passengers coming on. That's all of them now. Anyway, AP is starting up. Cool. Do we have the effect on the 320, or is it only on 319 right now? Let's wait for the update to get the APU effect. Yeah. Anyway, that's all the passengers pretty much on the aircraft now. And what we'll do, I'll just go and click prepare for pushback, and whenever boarding is complete, it'll just pop up and say what to do. So we're going to go to my SID charts, and anything about initial climbs would be nice to see. I don't see anything that knows right. No, cool. I'm going to go 6,000 feet. There's transition altitude, so that's what I'm going to do. Right, rest of the MCP. So that VORs 20 airport. AP bleed on, external power off. Disconnect that. Set the parking brake. Disconnect that. Doors page. Close that door. Flight plan route clear. That could come off the status page now, and we can clear that off there, and we can get the beacon light on, and that is good on the overhead till engine start. QNH right now at Gatwick is 1016, so that's 3 clicks round. 1, 2, 3. Lovely, I could do maths. I was waiting on get it connected up, and we'll get on our way. And start Project Fly now, because otherwise I'm going to forget it. And so yeah, this is our departure. Straight out. We're not allowed to turn anywhere under 700 feet. Straight out, right hand turn, and it'll be coming up northeast sort of area. Right, parking brakes are released. Starting at wheel. Lovely. So, do you have the beacon light on? Ignition start. That's coming alive. Start the timer. They're pressurized. Starting number 2. And watch it start up. Here it is. Don't think I did this last year, like the Santa1. So this would be good fun to do. At the time of recording, this exact flight is actually happening right now, which is kind of cool. We're only like an hour behind, but whatever. And also, even though it's Gatwick, we're having a very short taxi, which is surprising. I'm just going to turn this on so we hear the PA system inside the cockpit. Not too loudly. Is loudly a word? I don't think so. Not too loud. I feel like I need to view it a bit further back. So the pan's like there. Around 33. See most of the engine. Ugh, editing views in a video. Disgusting. Right. Well, not disgusting, just boring, really. Okay. These are IAEs, so these will take time. The typical British Airways music. Right, available. Starting number 1. Cool. There it goes. I love the British Airways music. Very interesting. Right, parking brakes set. Good on to number 1, starting up. It's pretty boring. Just make sure everything goes into the green zone, really. Now make sure no vibrations are actually massive as well. If you start seeing high vibrations, do shut down the engine, because it could explode. It's very rare to see that. So you got a bit of effect here though with the engine, which is nice. Maybe it was the AP one, just couldn't see it. No, this definitely wasn't an AP one. I see the engine one though. I can just barely see it. Right. Oh, is that engine shake here? That is not right. Don't have an engine. Oh, now it's, yeah, it's like no engine shake here, but now it's somewhere else. Okay. Right, that's disconnected. Number 1 started up. That can go to armed, that can set flaps 1, we can set max auto brake there, we can go to the flight control check, so that'll be full left, and central, full right, and we can check outside, look at that, looks awesome, and we can go all the way down, elevators, and all the way up in the elevators, rudder all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. Cool. Trim set to 0.4 up, that's 0.3, that's 0.4. Cool. We can release the parking brakes, we can get the taxi lights on, we can get turn-offs on, we can get the APUs off, and we'll be on our way. Pedals connect on, so we can actually steer the aircraft around, and we can click that. I was just going to say delay takeoff, and we'll wait for that to clear off. There's the EasyJet A320. Ahead of us, there's an aircraft coming into land. We'll just keep it idle for now. There's no rush on our taxi because of the oil temps. Right. Literally taxiing just to there. I think that's Bravo 1, yeah. It's a really short taxi. There's a TAP Portugal departing just in time for that aircraft behind to land. Nice. Gatwick AI is always a bit iffy. Oh. Okay. So we're just going to taxi up here and just hold short Bravo 1 and we'll wait. Well, we'll just take a look at the situation of traffic and everything, and we'll decide what to do. So we're probably going to wait for this traffic to land, this aircraft, and then we will hopefully try and cut ahead of this EasyJet. Unless it could be parking up though, which is, hopefully it is. Down to actually, no it's not. It's going to take off. Okay. Stop here then. Nice slow braking. Because we've got the IAE engines, going to set the parking brake. Otherwise we'll just creep forward and we watch this aircraft to land. Hopefully that is in the air. Lovely. It's doing a left turn as it's going down to Portugal. Is this another BA? It is. Lovely. Because this is Ultimate Traffic Live, I wonder if we're going to see a British Airways aircraft down at Rovaniemi. But the call sign is XMS. I don't know if Ultimate Traffic Live knows that that is British Airways. So, line up. Right, we'll line up behind. Cool. So we're gonna, instead of taking this little right here, I think it's a fast exit, a speed exit out of the runway. It's going to take a slight left and then on to the runway, like so. So far the EasyJet is not moving at all. There's no aircraft on final approach. We've got the landing lights on, takeoff, strobes. Lovely. Should see the main landing lights turn on very soon. And oil temps are perfect now. Lovely. It's landed. Cool. And I'll just line up and wait. Cool. All the way around, or maybe just understeered there. But just wait for it to vacate really. So 1 weather turbulence auto TARA. Like I said, wait for it to vacate and we'll be on our way. Right, so it's turning off now. Hopefully this EasyJet behind us isn't. No, it's not. Lovely. That's an aircraft behind. Yes. Cool, we got plenty of time. Okay, is it doing a 360? Okay, right. Ultimate Traffic Live doing whatever. Turn it off and turn it on, and it should give us time to depart. So, start the timer. Around 50% will do. Make sure that's stable and say flex. There we are. Man flex SRS runway, nose down, auto thrust blue. Airspeed is alive. Engines are stable. And 100 knots. Winds are alive. Got dead headwind, 10 knots, lovely. Approaching V1. V1, rotate. Cool. I don't think I bring the I don't think I bring the nose central there. Positive rate, gear up. Yeah, I don't think I did. Alright, gears coming up. Lovely view. Very loud though. And positive rate, lovely. Don't get the nose too high, just keep it nice. Bring it down a bit though. I don't think, because I didn't do nose central, I don't think I did. It's quite vigorous coming back to rotate. That was my fault, sorry. Okay, right. Acceleration attitude, autopilot on, climb thrust set. Cool. So we're going to reduce our climb rate. Going to clear ourselves up to our cruise. What was it, 350? Yep. And do optimum climb, so forget about all the restrictions except speed restrictions, and just ignore all of the altitude restrictions. So we'll climb as fast as possible with the speed it's been given. So yeah, there's a view. London, well, South London, near Gatwick, flaps up, and spoilers disarmed. Because the landing gear is up, like these lights are ineffective, so turn off the nose lights. And doing the right turn now, 220 knots. Look back, we should be able to see Gatwick somewhere back there, shaking all about. Is that a runway pappy light? Yes. There's Gatwick back there. Lots of traffic lives up and running again. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. So I said it's like maximum 90 aircraft. Is that 90? Wow. Or maybe less. Transit altitude 6,000, cool. All the way around, all over the place. Because of our wind today, actually, it's kind of pushing us onto the right. It's kind of kicking the aircraft around. And our turn, and it's kind of weird. It should straighten up soon. We should be able to set standard. 1,000 feet to go. Love the wing views. Always great to look at. Look at those clouds though. That deserves a screenshot. Oof, oof, oof. That sounded like a little ho 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 then. That kind of like, that was weird. Right. Okay, 6,000 passing, standard. FPS has dropped. That's typical. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad actually. Rovaniemi, there's like no scenery other than the airport. Should be fine up there. So yeah, that's our departure. Look at that view. Just love the landing light reflections though. One there, then like the actual bit here. That's loud. There's Gatwick down there. I mean the textures aren't really like fitting in with Ethics Global there. It's very weird. Maybe I can like change out some settings to see what I can do to make it look a bit. Yeah, it's in a bit of a summer texture, I guess, right now. It's not really mild like normal winter. I can see what I can do to change that up. That looks very odd. Especially like the roads, though. I mean, that looks the weirdest. And this train track, whatever that is, another road, probably, or not. That's definitely a train track. Okay. There's London down there, or somewhere. Is this the M25? Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, I really do love this reflection though, on here. Just, I don't know why, but that one single reflection of the lights. Wow. This is one word. This is why I love this aircraft so much. It is so nice. So nice. Okay, right, we're going to be passing 10,000 soon, so we'll go bring lights off. It's been a while since I climbed up to 10,000 in a full flight video, as we're still like here. That doesn't make sense. After this waypoint, I might go direct somewhere else. And there we are. 10,000 lights off. There we are. Cool. Well, keep the seatbelts on until we get like after this next waypoint. Oh, there's London. There's proper London, like O2 and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the departure coming out of Gatwick. I'll see the descent coming into Lapland, Rovaniemi. Back into the descent down into Rovaniemi, Lapland. We're just passing flight level 160 and a bit of turbulence as we're coming in right now. So that calls for seatbelt signs to go on. It's a bit more turbulent than I expected actually. Our speed's fine, may need to reduce it a bit. Oh. Get a bit of speed brakes out there, just slow us down. Because I don't want to go over speed here. Wow. It's a bit bad, this turbulence actually. Okay, right, so I've just plugged in the arrival and everything, so we're doing a 2-1, ILS 2-1 Zulu. We're doing the Negami 1 Charlie arrival. That takes us around to the left side of the airport. Well, not left, it's west side of the airport. And we're going to spin around 180 degrees and come in onto 2-1 on the ILS. So pretty simple approach, not too hard. The speed brake can come to like a quarter now. I keep clicking the wrong button. I keep clicking the zoom instead of the actual to the normal view. Look at that lovely view. Don't know why it's so lovely. It's probably the reflections on the engine again. I always go on about that. Okay, so there's 120 almost coming. Hope you guys enjoyed the cinematics. This aircraft looks so good. Oh, and it's raining now. Or was it snow? Or was it hail? So if some sort of rain, that sounds awesome. We can bring in and arm the speed brakes. Wow, that rain effect sounds great. It's definitely some sort of custom effect. That sounds awesome. Try to be quiet so you can hear it a bit better. Yeah. So we've got the lights on that we need. So that's seatbelts. Well, not really. It is a light, but seatbelts are on. It takes us to here. And as always, we're not actually going to change this in the flight. So we've got the strobe on, the beacon light, and the nav light on number 1, which is fine. Rovaniemi has a 3,000 meter runway. We're expecting to come off via hotel, so we can get off, or even Bravo, so we just get off straight off the runway. So we're fine to do low auto brake today, so we should have at least 2,000 meters of deceleration. So low auto brake, probably a good amount of braking action. Reverses, sorry. get the two brakes out to slow us down to 250 knots. As well as we pass 10,000, we've got the landing lights on for our approach, which should look kind of cool actually through the clouds. And this is rain. It sounds awesome. I can't see it though. Obviously, it's dark. Could be a lighting coming through there. And always going to that speed there. Cool. Because it's not allowed to go above 250 knots. Under 10,000 feet. So there we are. Just reached it. 10,000 landing lights on. You should just see the lights just pop up on the engine. Hopefully. I expect it should do that. There we are. Out of the clouds. The rain effect has got. Oh, it's back. Right. Any altitude restrictions? So Negmu. Oh. Oh, that's fine, don't worry. No, not until we get to the last waypoint, which is Vekip, which is plus 2,500 and max 240. That is max, so it doesn't mean like at 240. Is it possible to like minus 240, like so below that? No, that's fine. Wind data, you can do wind data here. Access wind data. Oh, whatever. Zoom in a bit more, just so we can see a bit of the actual flight plan. So we're doing a left turn right now. We're just keeping this left turn for about 20 miles, I believe. Should be. Yeah, just above 20 miles for the straight. And then like, I don't know, 5 miles. And then turn again into the arrival, which should be like 10 miles away. Which would be very nice. Just passing 8,500 feet. We're expecting to reach 6,000 at that waypoint, but I want to get down to 3,000. I know, what's the ILS starts at 2 or 2,400 apparently. That's at 2,400. Like so. 2,005. This is so confusing. So weird. 2,500, we should be alright to get onto the ILS. Okay, cool. So expecting to reach 2,500 just after Vekip. Gives us loads of time to actually just stay and slow down already to get to our correct speed, which would be great. And we get the landing system online just because we can now. And can we see the airport? Like, that is the runway there, I believe. Yeah, there's the runway. Obviously we're going to be landing in this side. We should find the terminal, so like over there somewhere. I can't remember if this freeware airport's got dynamic lighting. I don't think it has dynamic lighting, but it's fine. It definitely has sewed jetways, which is cool. So we're gonna get a look at that, and that looks amazing as always. Don't know why it does look so good, but just the lighting is just so realistic on that engine there. So good. Looks amazing. Don't know why, but I don't know how they've done this, but the lighting on that engine looks so realistic. So much better than PMDG lighting, I have to say. Here's whole of Lapland, Rovaniemi city. The airport's like just off, so you've got the main city, then the airport's like just out of the city. It's not actually in it. And Vekip is now 11 miles away from us. Cool. Mate, that's 6,000. That's transition altitude, which is 1015. Is it transition altitude or is it 5,000? It's 5,000. 1015. Temperature minus 18 degrees. What's outside the air temperature right now? It's just 0 degrees right now. Cool. True outside. Yeah. 104. So it's quite calm. It's 2-1. It says it's 100 knots, and runway 21 is in favour instead of the other runway, which is 03. Whatever. It's quite calm anyway. It's fine. Even Access Sky says 2-1's in use. Minimums. So we're doing Cat 1 today. Don't know about how rocky and everything is the terrain. So not rocky, like hilly. It doesn't look too bad on the charts, but I was going to put the MDA in instead of decision height. So MDA is 810. Cool. Approach speed could be just be +5 for the landing speed. All past 5,000, so I don't know why I went to inches. 1015. Cool. I'll get these on because I might forget about these landing lights on the nose. We're nose there, and just about to pass 4,000 feet as well, which is nice. And we've got the spoilers arm, don't we? Cool. Okay. So we've done that setup. That's all good there. And -18. Wow. We're gonna. Do we have anti-ice on for landing? I hope so. Yes, we are. We've got the engine anti-ice on. It should pop up. I think it's on the engine page. I'm not sure if it does pop up. Definitely does on the Boeings. It just says it there, not on the actual dials. Wing anti-ice, I'm not sure about. I could just put it on, but it seems to be alright for now. Probably once we finish the turn, we'll put it on. It just says full control over our arrival. Get the approach on. You can see, oh wow. You can see the glider slope, we're just under it now. And I'm going to go direct to this waypoint. Cool. Okie dokie. Actually, no mind. I'm just going to do heading, really. Can't think. Q. Oh, I see what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing the dot there, but whatever. And speed down to 240. We'll get like heading 140 to grab the RLS. 135 actually would be better. To grab the RLS, 220 knots. That's meant to go on optimum descent, sorry. Okay, right, 220 knots. Okay, cool. So we should be able to catch the localizer now. It's going to bring it down to like 150. And as we do this turn, we should... the localizer should come through. I say that, but who knows. There we are, Lockstar. Cool. And was the right turn? Oh my god. The aircraft still does this weird thing where it just bounces all about. Okay. Keep turning. Hopefully we do get on that localizer. May have overturned it. Overran the turn there, but it should be fine. It looks like we just made it perfectly. Cool. Can see. Oh no, that's not right. I can just see the runway in sight now, and glider slope will be coming in. I don't know what's doing up with the speed there. It still says idle. There we are. Now it wants to bring the speed back up again. Anyway, flaps 1. We're going to bring it down to 180 anyway, like so. Try and get it to decelerate. As we're just holding at this altitude for now. Go around altitude. We are looking at 2,500 for the Vista approach. Cool. So that's all set. On the localizer, well, still waiting for it to properly come in. Still lock star, but also we're going down to 180 knots. Right. Make sure the approach is active, so when we hit the approach speed, it will go down to that speed. Okay, right. Flaps 2, gear down. And oh yeah, gear's coming down. Right. Set the speeder to automatic, and that will bring the final approach speed. And the nose will be pitched down now, as well as setting flaps 3. Cool. You can see all of the gears out, so all 3 greens, and everything is closed up. Right, we just reached the OM, which is, what was that, 5 miles away from the airport. We're going to get the autopilot turned out. There we are, master warning and clear. Still waiting for the flaps full. I'm going to set that now actually, help on our deceleration as well. Won't help on our descent rate, but definitely helps that deceleration. Flaps full really just acts as a speed brake there. Cool. I'm going to keep the nose pitched like this, and then it should be fine. We get down to the slower speeds. We are above the glider slope, but hopefully just keeping it pitched like that. You can see the flight director is actually coming back up again. If I turn it off, there should be an ill crosshair, shouldn't there? Or not. That's fine. Whatever. I'll turn it off anyway. And there it is again. I'm going to pitch the nose up around about there will do 2 or 3 degrees up. We're getting pushed to the left, to the right, sorry, because the winds are coming from the left. So we'll crab the aircraft just a tad to the left, like so. You can see we're back up centre with the runway. And 3 reds, 1 right. 2 reds, 2 whites. Cool. All good for landing. Like I said, wing anti-ice should have been turned on, so just in case it does ice up and it loses control of the wings. That is not a nice thing. Okay. Let's try and fix up what we just done.
500.
Like so, 500 jet.
400. 100 above. 300.
Let's make sure Santa watches us grease this landing.
200.
Hopefully I didn't say that too early, if I smashed us into the ground. Continuing.
100. 50. 40. 30.
It's all the snow.
20. Retard. 10.
Idle throttle.
5.
And touchdown. Ooh, perfect. Not centre line though. Okay, no central. Thank you. There's an aircraft on the runway. AI, I do love you, but not today. Full reverse. Like so. 6 knots manual braking. It doesn't like wing anti-ice at all. Turn it off now, I don't need it. Yeah, hopefully this AI is not the... Oh, wow. Brave. Not even slow down in time, should have done some manual braking. Get this turned on. Brake, 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 brake. Thank you, all the way around. Wow, that's close. Don't know what the AI was thinking. Okay, right, here we are. Landing lights off, taxi on, strobes off, engine anti-ice can come off now, AP can start up, and we can go back to the menu page on both of these. And that was a flight time of 2 hours and 56 minutes. Isn't that what PFPX calculated? 2 hours 58 calculated. So not far off. Gate 8. There we are. It's got a SO jet weight, which is nice. That can come off. AP can start up. And we can clear up. There we are. I've lost... Yep, it's over there. And land taxi light can come off. Otherwise it'll blind everyone and say, oh, that's all over the place. Right, let's just try and keep it calm. And put that to standby. Okie dokie. Yeah, apparently the wing anti-ice system fault. And void icing conditions. It's faulty because it's turned it off. Okay. I'm not sure if we should follow GSX with this because I think it'd be nice just to line up with the SO jetway instead of GSX. So that should do there. Cool. Set the parking brake. APU available, AP bleed on. Engines shutting down. Shut down, standby there. Okay, right, that's block time 3 hours 4 minutes. Very nice. And yeah, engine's shutting down. Beacon light off, seatbelts on. Off, sorry, requesting deboarding. Get the jetway over here. External controls, ground shocks, GPU, external power connected up. Turn off the APU. And we have made it to Lapland. What was our landing rate on that one? -127, very nice. So, I hope you guys enjoyed our flight. Enjoy your little visit off to Santa. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas day if you're watching this on Christmas Day. If not, enjoy the rest of your day, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see the next one, which will be our return flight back to Gatwick with this British Airways A320. Enjoy Christmas, and bye-bye.